Police officers are sprinting down the corridor of the legendary Beverly Hills Hotel, their footsteps echoing loudly between the pink walls. We hear radio chatter, commands, and shouts. One of the maids, crying, points a finger in my direction. "He's here! That's him! The killer from room 213!" Meanwhile, I'm sitting inside a closet, in the very room where it all began, holding my mouth shut so my breathing won't give me away. If you're watching this video, it means the police never learned the truth. I was framed by someone who died in this hotel a long time ago. Someone who now wears my face. It all started yesterday morning. I decided to treat myself to a weekend getaway at one of the most famous and luxurious hotels in America, the Beverly Hills Hotel. The Pink Palace. A place where stars, presidents, and legends stayed. When I approached the reception desk, the girl in a perfectly ironed uniform smiled at me, but it was too strained, as if her lips were glued. "Welcome. A room has been prepared for you." She paused, looking at the monitor. 213. But I booked 301. "We apologize, sir. The system changed the room automatically." She spoke evenly, without emotion. I thought, well, okay, the hotel is gorgeous anyway. I took the key card and went up. Room 213 looked ordinary, perhaps even too ordinary for such a hotel. Dim light, an old smell that was impossible to describe, and a strange shadow in the corner that vanished when I blinked. But the strangest thing was the photo on the wall. A solitary man in an old suit, standing against the backdrop of this very room. The signature under the frame was scratched out, but the last letters were still legible. Sun. I thought it was just a stylish vintage decoration. How wrong I was. The first incident happened at night. I woke up from a quiet rustling. I opened my eyes. No one was in the room, but in the mirror. For a second, I saw myself. More precisely, someone who looked like me, but stood closer than I could possibly be. Too close, too straight a posture, too black eyes. I blinked. The reflection returned to normal. I chalked it up to exhaustion. I'd just check out tomorrow. The morning changed everything. A knock came at the door. Police officers. "Sir, were you at the bar downstairs?" "No, I was in my room all night." They exchanged glances. "The cameras show you leaving 213 around 3 in the morning. You went to the bar, sat down with another guest, and after that, he disappeared." I almost laughed. "That wasn't me. I was asleep." They asked to see the footage. In the video, I saw myself. Me walking out of the room. Me going down the stairs. Me sitting down at the table. Me leaning towards the guest. But it wasn't me. The movements were too fluid. The head was slightly tilted, like a mannequin's, and the face, it looked copied, but not perfectly. The police didn't believe a word I said. They forbade me from leaving the hotel. They told me to wait for a second interrogation. When they left, the maid quietly approached me. Her face was pale, her eyes trembling. Are you in 213? I nodded. She looked around and whispered, "You need to leave. Immediately." "What's happening?" "He's back." "Who?" She swallowed. "The man in the photograph. Jason Green. He was killed in this room. He didn't kill anyone. They mistook him for another guest. The police burst in at night and shot him right here. No trial, no guilt." "And now what?" "Since then, he uses the faces of those who check into his room. He steps out of the mirrors. He takes the guest's appearance. and he commits the acts that the real person will be accused of later. Why? Because he wants someone else to die innocent, just like him. Every new guest is a new attempt at justice. She was crying. Leave before he completely copies you, before the police decide that you are the killer. But I couldn't leave anymore. The corridor suddenly filled with police officers. It looked like they had found the body of the missing guest overnight. Killed, in the exact same way Jason Green was killed years ago. And on the cameras, it was me. Even if it wasn't me, he didn't care. I ran down the corridor trying to escape the chase and suddenly noticed a reflection in the window display next to the elevator. There stood me, perfectly straight, arms straight down, eyes black, no whites. The smile stretched like a doll's. He raised a finger to his lips. Shh. The light flickered and he vanished. But I understood. He had now completely taken my face. I hid in the closet in my room. I hear the police checking room after room in the corridor. They are certain I am the killer. And the scariest part is, he's here too. I hear footsteps, uncannily fluid, uneven, as if he is still learning to walk like a human. I see the closet gap slowly filling with shadow. He is leaning towards the door. I hear his breath, cold, like air from a refrigerator. He whispers in my own voice, "You didn't kill him, but trust me, it will soon be easier if you're the one who is guilty." The closet door slowly moves. If you are seeing this video, it means I didn't make it out. If the police find my body, they will say I killed everyone, that I am a maniac. But if you ever check into the Beverly Hills Hotel and they give you room 213, do not enter. Do not look in the mirrors. And if you see your reflection that blinks out of sync, run. He is still there, and he is still looking for a new face.